everybody. Welcome back. We're doing Inside Pitch. The date is June 29th, 1980. We have the Mets at the Phillies. For the Mets, we have Lee Mazzilli first base, batting first, Frank Tavares shortstop second, Claudell Washington right field batting third, Joe Youngblood center field batting fourth, John Stearns catching batting fifth, Steve Henderson left field batting sixth, Elliot Maddox, third base, batting seventh. Doug Flynn, second base, batting eighth. And Pat Zachary on the mound, batting ninth. Pat Zachary's 3-3 with a 2.87 ERA. And we have for the Phillies, Pete Rose, first base, batting first. Manny Trio, second base, batting second. Big McBride, right field, batting third. Greg Lazinski, left field, batting fourth. Gary Maddox, center field, batting fifth. Keith Moreland catching batting sixth, Ramon Aviles shortstop batting seventh, John Vukovich third base batting eighth, Bob Walk on the mound batting ninth. As you'll notice, there is no Boone, Boa, or Schmitty. My rosters show them as being available. I'm not really sure if they were. Schmitty's been out for a while. Bell and Boone, I think, are around, but I could be wrong on that too. Okay, Walk is a 3-1 with a 2.80 ERA. So we have two good pitchers here. And we're going to go ahead and hit this up with Bob Walk starting it out against Lee Mazzilli. 46 is nothing, blank space batters 44. Single to 9, Mazzilli's on with the single. Brings up Frank Tavares. Strategy roll calls for a bunt. Yep, Tavares will bunt. Pinch is 35. Go to the ballpark, but we're bunting, so it won't happen. The infield is not in. Let me get my bunting charts out here and everything, so I can make sure I play these right. All right, they're double play too. Double play depth. That's set up automatic. The bunt will be 35, and 3 is a D6, and 2 is the D20. So we have a good bunt, and 3 goes to first base. So we're gonna have an out. 3 to 4, sacrifice hit. All right, and that brings up Claudell Washington, runner on second, 1 out. Pitch 13, possible strikeout 9. That'll be a strikeout against Claudell. And bring up Joe Youngblood. No strategy 25, possible strikeout 7 against right-hand pitcher. That too will be a strikeout. Youngblood goes down. The walk gets out of the situation. Brings up Pete Rose. Pete Rose against Zachary. Zachary pitches 23K. Possible strikeout against right-hand pitcher will be a rare Pete Rose strikeout. And brings up Manny Trio. Pitch to Trio 45/W. That'll be a walk chance, but nothing happening there. Trio's card 15, single to 6. Trio's on with a single. Hit the double button instead. And it brings up McBride. Strategy says McBride's going to bunt. Oh boy. Well, strategy roll knows what it's talking about, so we're gonna stick with it. Pitch is 24, hit by pitch. He's a +10. He's 6. Well, there we go. We got a freebie. Bacon McBride squares up and gets hit by the pitch. Takes first base. Brings up the bull with 2-1, 1 out. Strategy roll says nothing. The pitch is 35. S1 goes to the batter's card. 25. Be a G5 double play. 2, 3 for being a double play depth. That is it. 3. 4 is the double play, so that's not going to be a double play. And it's higher than all the base runners, so that will be a fielder's choice. And then trio to third. Fielder's choice. 5-3. Oh, not 5-3, 5-4. Fielder's choice 5-4. I think I remember that right. I start losing track of things sometimes. Brain's definitely not where I want it to be. Gary Maddox. Runners from first and third, 2 out. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, 23. Possible strikeout, not for Maddox. Batters card 32, G5, and they get out of the inning also. Phillies threaten but get nowhere. And that'll bring up the Mets. John Stearns against Bob Walk. Pitch, 31. Walk plus. That will be a walk. Brings up Steve Henderson. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch, 52. Possible strikeout. Nothing going there. Barely not going. And the batter's card is 14. Single to 9. Now the Mets are starting to do a little something. Single to 9 will be a +2. First to third. +3 because Big Pride's a 1. That's going to be an automatic. Put Stearns on third. All right, brings up Elliott Maddox. Strategy roll says hit and run. That will happen. 54, possible strikeout. On a hit and run, strikeouts are halved. Note all home runs and everything are halved, not hit and runs. I mean, not home runs and walks are not strikeouts. So we got a K, 54 against him, and that's a strikeout. So that's gonna be a strikeout and a steal attempt. Out. Steal attempt 13, 14, 15, 16. He'll still second. And Stearns to 14. Stearns will get home too. I'm going to give them both a steal at home, double steal. Not quite sure how to play that one, but it makes sense in my brain that if you go for the guy going to second, the guy would break for home, and that roll is underneath his. So steal second, and then we've got a steal home. Okay, brings up Elliott Maddox. Not Elliott Maddox. That was a strikeout. Forgot to put that in there. All right, Doug Flynn. Strategy roll says nothing. 14, nothing. 24, another single to 4. And single to 4 will bring in 2 plus. And Henderson to 4, so we get another run in. Walk starting to struggle here a little in the second. Gives up 2 consecutive runs. Pat Zachary comes up. Strategy roll says bunt with the pitcher. We'll do that. Infield is in. The pitch is 45. Strikeout plus. He's going to strike out for his efforts, and the bunt never happens. Brings up Lee Mazzilli. Strategy rolls nothing. 23. EG. A lot of bunts this game. I rarely run into bunts, but this game we've already had 3 of them. 3 chances. 35. Talking, and I forget whether I actually rolled on Bob Walk's chart or not. Well, we don't remember. We go to the ballpark. We did not. 31. A single to 9. Another one. Single to 9 will put 6. Flynn automatically at third. And Walk is not having a good inning. Brings up Frank Tavares. Strategy rolls nothing. 35. At again. 35 again. G2. Out 2-3. The inning's over, but the Mets take an early lead. Keith Moreland coming up. Pitch from Moreland, 32, range play, 21. Start line 3 is an F9. Right fielder's a 2. We roll a 3. That's a single or a double. We roll a 4. That's a single. Moreland's on base with a hit. Much needed hit for him. He's batting 182 now. Ramon Aviles is up. Strategy roll says bunt. And yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We're getting a lot of them. I don't know what's going. Well, a lot of bunt ratings. 65. Pitch is a walk plus. For a lefty, he's not a lefty, so we're going to bunt. 10 and a 5. 10 for a 5 bunter is going to be a good bunt. And a 5 is going to put that on the third baseman. So we have an out. 5-4. Sacrifice hit. Don't like giving away outs like that, but we got to do what the strategy rolls there for a reason, and I do like it because otherwise you would maybe never bunt. I found myself guilty of that a lot, and then B, trying to steal base and stuff. If somebody is on with a poor percentage, you're less apt to run them, and you can skew stats that way. So you run them kind of similar to what they did in real life to keep the stats the way they should be, and that's why I do it. And looks like we never filled out Veterans Stadium. We better do that right away. Now let me go in and get 1980 National League down. Veterans Stadium 397. Thought I did all that, but I guess not. But minimize this a second. Bear with me while we do a little housekeeping here. Philadelphia. 452.267. 0.402, 108, doesn't really make a difference, but we're going to do that. Control C, back over to teams. Because I came down. Oh, sorry about that. Wife's yelling at me. Be right back. I got to pause all this. Okay, trying to remember where I was at. We were doing something. Oh, we were fixing the Philadelphia Stadium, and we got that fixed. All right. Vukovic, the runner on second. 1 out. Strategy roll. 61 will be a strikeout, and it will be a strikeout. Why I hate wasting bunts this low in the order, but you also got to adhere to it most of the time. Bob Walk. Strategy roll nothing. 56 strikeout, and that will be a strikeout. All right, so the Phillies go down in the second, brings up Claudell Washington, top of the third. Pitch from Walk, 46, nothing. Batter's card, 15. G3, out three unassisted. And that'll bring up Joe Youngblood. Pitch from Youngblood, 42. ET, 1-5. G5. 7, ET, less than 4, 4 or less, and he gets 2 bases. And it is a 4, so he's got an error and an extra base. That'll be an E5, 2 bases gained. And not the way to start the inning. Definitely missing Schmitty. I think Schmitty would have even made that error, though. Stearns with Youngblood. Yeah, Schmitty would have made it, too. With Youngblood on second. A pitch, 24. Ballpark, 63. Question mark 8. 18 is going to be a home run, but not for Stearns. F8. All right, Steve Henderson. If they have a 0 rate, I never give them that home run because that's just the way it is. Same as a 0 hit by bat. I don't even do the math. Even if it's 10 plus 10 pitcher, they didn't get hit by pitcher. I got getting hit by one in my replay, and if they didn't get a home run, they're not going to get one in my replay. Not if I can help it. 34 question marks. 3 against a right-hand batter will be a single to 1. That's going to be a bad one. Single to 1, second to home is going to score the runner. And another runs in for the Mets. And this one's getting a little out of hand. Undo. All right, and it brings up Elliot Maddox with 2 out. Pitch 43, error 35, single to 5, E5, not an E5, and E's anyway. We're going to be checking for an infield single against his 2 rates, or a 1 or a 2. He gets a single to 5, and he's out 5 to 3. So that makes up a little difference for earlier. But let's pick up another one. Pat Zachary. Pete Rose is up against Zachary. Got to get working on him a little bit. 35. Not tired, no single. 56, single 4. Pete Rose gets a hit on base. Manny Trio. Strategy roll says bunt. All right, I've had it with bunts in this game. We're not bunting anymore. Not this early in the game. We're down by 3. 43, strikeout. 8, no strikeout. Batter card 45. Star line 6 is an F8. Bake McBride. Strategy roll says pick off. 2, 7, or 8. 16, nothing going there. The pitch, 24. Hit by pitch, -6. Not -6, +10. And he's a 6 at 16. Barely misses getting hit. 16, G4. 4-6-3 double play attempt. 1, 4, 3, 1. 4-6-3 double play. Every time they get something going, something bad happens. All right. Doug Flynn against Bob Walk. Trying to settle in here. 24 at ballpark. And I got 2008 showing in them too. I got to fix all that. 21. Nothing there. 51. Question mark 7. 13 against a righty. Triple. Boy, they're just killing him today. Pat Zachary's up. Strategy roll says nothing. 36. Wild pitch. 4. Yep, and you guessed it. Wild pitch. Why not? What else is going to happen bad for the Phillies today? That's 4-0. While I'm thinking about it, let me go in and fix these Mets and Phillies. when I copied over I had to change the format. So when I did that, I just copied over the whole roster page from my 2008 helper. Saved me some time typing, but then you forget little things like that. And because we're recording this, we don't want to confuse anybody. We'll put 1980 in there. Heaven forbid we confuse somebody. All right. So we got Zachary up. Now we've got things fixed. 62, nothing there. 43, G1, out 1-3. Brings up Mazzilli. Pitch 33, walk 6, will be a walk. The wheels are just falling off for Bob Walk today. Strategy roll says he's going to attempt to steal 15, 16, 17, 18. 3 is a steal of second base. They're just having their way with him. Frank Tavares, pitch 26, home run question mark 20. Not against walk. We go to the batter's card 53, G6. He will advance if the roll is less than or equal to his base running. It's a 6, so he will not. And that'll be a 6-3. Runner holds. All right, that brings up Claudell Washington. Strategy roll says nothing. Claudell Washington to pitch. Blank space 24, single to 6, and it's just relentless. 3+ gets him home. Would be a 2+ because of 2 outs. The single is going to get him home, and walk, yes, walk is tired. And I think I've seen enough of him. Let's see here. I'm not taking Bake McBride out, so we're just going to go ahead and put the pitcher in the 9th slot. I need a 4th inning. Good Lord. No quality start there. Laren Negro will come in bat 9th. He's a 338 with a win and a loss, 3 saves. We only have him, Randy Lurch, and Kevin Soche available, so we might have to do a little creative looking here. I know the bullpen's got used hard in the doubleheader they just got done playing. We may have to go release a couple guys for pitching today. See how many innings we can get out of Legro. I was hoping to have a good game from Walk. Youngblood, 2 out. Runner on first. Strategy, nothing. Pitch, 66, home run, question mark against him is an 8. That is true. And against right-handed pitcher, 20, nothing going there. Batter's card 33, L6, and thankfully the inning ends. But the Phillies are now buried down in a 5-0 hole. Blazinski's up. Nobody's been able to really touch Zachary yet. 61, strikeout 7. Lazinski goes down on strikes. Brings up Gary Maddox. Pitch 35. No tire, so he's not single. F8. Maddox flies out to center field. Brings up Keith Moreland. Pitch to Moreland 65. Walk plus. Not a lefty, so 43. He actually gets a single. Moreland's getting another single. He's actually a bright spot in this game. Brings him up to 200. Ramon Aviles. Strategy says nothing. Pitch says 44, strikeout 11. Not going on Aviles. We go to his card 55, single to 5. 2 out. Advancing worst to third will be a 5 or more. We will not advance. It's just station to station. That'll bring up John Vukovic. Very light hitting John Vukovic. And the pitch, 65. Walk plus. No, not a lefty. 43. G3 out 3 unassisted. And the inning is over for the Phillies. We'll go back up to the Mets, top of the fifth. John Stearns, seeing if LeGros can get us some innings here because we need them desperately. 43 range play at, not a good way to start. Double to 8, 8's 5, 2 out to F to 8. Maddox saves us a double, and that brings up Steve Henderson. Pitch to Henderson, 56, blank space. Henderson's card, 12. Star line 4 is an out, 6 to 3. That brings up Elliot Maddox. Pitch to Maddox, 32. He's not a lefty, so no single. 14. He is a righty, so he gets a single after all. Brings up Doug Flynn, who's been hot this game. Strategy says nothing. 43. Range play at. 53 is the roll in the card. Home run to 8, a 4. Flynn does not home run, so that's going to be an F8. And Maddox for the range play is a 5. And he brings it in. 2 wonderful plays in the outfield by Maddox that inning, and the Phillies get out of it. Laren LeGros at bat, and I really need innings out of him. And he's still, no, he's not. He still can pitch another inning. All we got is Soche. I'm going to take a look at my pitching status quick and see if anybody only pitched like less than an inning or something in that doubleheader. Then they can become available again. Dickie Knowles, 1 inning, but he's getting ready to start. Ron Reed, 2. Kevin Soche, he's available. Laren LeGros is available. We're just short a bullpen. We've got no hope here. We are just short bullpen right now. Doug McGraw's out injured. Nobody really took him over. Yeah, we're short bullpen. This is going to suck. Just going to force my hand right now to LeGros, Lurch. Well, Lurch can come in. All right. Lurch and Soche can still come in. So, decisions. Well, we're gonna pinch hit for him because he's going to tire this inning anyway. So we're just going to send a pinch hitter in against a righty, and that will be against a righty will be Greg Gross. Pinch hit Gross. And Gross is batting 164. Oh, no strategy. Nobody's on. Pitch 43. Strikeout possibility. Nothing. 23 on Gross's card is a single to 7, and that's a good deal for him. Nice pinch hit single. I'm glad I did that. That'll bring up Pete Rose. Strategy roll. Yes, we do roll for that now. Pitch 25. Question marks. He's batting left. There is nothing for Zachary, so we go to Rose's card. 12 G3, 363 double play attempt 2. Not calling for the double play on this one, so it's 2. -1 is 1. 5. So that's just going to be a fielder's choice 3-6. The 5 was higher than the BR, so that makes it If fielder's choice, they get the lead runner out. If it was 1 or 2, it would have been, well, 2. 1 would have been a double play. 2 would have been getting the lead runner. Manny Trio. Rose is going to attempt to steal. 12 minus 1 is 11. And he gets the steal. Maybe that'll spark him up. Manny Trio. Pitch. 15. Walk possibility 17. Not for him. 21. P5. Out he goes. They just can't get hits strung out together. Bake McBride. Maybe he can get it done. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to McBride. 55. Strikeout possibility not on it. 20. 42. Single to 8. He might get it done. +2. Second to home on that would make him a 5. 8 is a -1, makes him a 4. 2 outs makes it a 5. Single and a score. So they find a crack into Zachary here, and that brings up the Bull. Bull could make us a tight game. 20 for the strategy roll with 2 outs, nothing. 62, blank space. The Bulls card, 42, G4 out 4-3. And it goes down meekly, out 4-3. I think we're going to go ahead and keep Gross in for the Bull. We'll get a little bit better defense out of him. And the Bull's not hitting very well anyway, so we'll just go ahead and do this over. So we're going to change 7 Gross. We're going to put Blazinski on the bench, and we're going to put the pitchers in at 4. And we're going to get a new pitcher. Defense. Greg Gross there. And a new pitcher at cleanup. And the pitcher will be, this is 6th inning. Randy Lurch. He's coming in and cleanup. And Lurch is a 5-5 with a 5.26 ERA. I think he has his own card. Yes, he does. So we'll go ahead and put that 4 on his name. So I may end up just leaving him in there to bat if things go well. All right, Lurch against Zachary. Zachary's up. Zachary, he's good for another inning, and he has pitched well, but he just gave up a run. I'm going to leave him in there. The pitch, 22. Range play, if there were the 2008 replay, I'd probably pull him out. But 1980, they kept pitchers in there for a while. 22, range play, 53, G4. Manny Trio's a 4. We get a 2, out 4-3. At least we're getting the range plays. Brings up Lee Mazzilli. Pitch to Mazzilli, 24. S1 against the lefty. He's batting righty because he is a lefty, so that's not happening. 35. L3. Lurch gets 2 down. Oh, I forgot to do that. That takes 2 off of him. L3. All right, brings up Frank Taveras. Pitch for Taveras, 56. Blank space. Taveras' card, 61. Star line 1 is G4, out 4-3. Lurch comes in and sets him down. Good job for Lurch. And brings up Gary Maddox. Pitch to Maddox, blank space, go to Maddox card, 51, G6, out 6-3. And I hear Discord going crazy, so let's get rid of Discord. And that brings up Keith Moreland, who's been batting well this game. 24, hit by pitch, +10, 0, 25, F7. And that'll bring up Ramona Velez. Batting 316. Pitch 52. Walk possibility 5. That will be a walk. And Zachary is now tired. But I'm going to keep him in there. John Vukovic. Strategy says nothing. I don't have a third baseman to really replace him with. Schmidt's on the roster, but I don't know if he really is or not. He's been out. He has not started. You just don't leave him on the bench for no reason. So here and there, maybe. 53 is going to be a star line. Roll of 5 puts it at 5-3 out, and Phillies go down. Sorry about that. Lurch against Washington. Pitch 31. He's not tired. New single 54. Out 6-3. Brings up Joel Youngblood. Pitch to Youngblood 53. Goes to ballpark 33. Single to 8. John Stearns is up. Strategy roll says nothing. Actually, we don't even want to do this strategy because it's a 5-point game, and we're in the 7th. So 34, error possibility, 13, F9, 4, barely missed that error. Out. And that brings up Steve Henderson, batting 268. Nancy Gross gave us slightly better. Pitch to Henderson, 62. Range play at, always scary, 43. S plus 7. 7's a 2. 5, going to be a single plus 7. A 4 or less, and he gets a double. 3, he gets a double. Double to 7 with 2 out. -1, 0, 4. He needs to roll 4 or less. 6. Oh, we have a throw. So the one to throw against a 0 arm. We have a 1-3. We go to the third chart, and we have a 46. The runners hold. 6. The runners will hold. That's just a double. Lurch is starting to struggle down a little bit. Elliot Maddox is up. Strategy rolls nothing. 65. Range play 35. Goes to third baseman. That's going to be a G5 as it stands right now. 3 or less. Nope. Single to 5. Actually, yeah, so 1 keeps it single to 5. Single to 5 is going to hurt the Phillies. Single to 5. It'll put him home on a 4. Yep, going to hurt him. Both of them's going to score. Horrible. And we're going to try to get the third out. Flynn. Leave Lurch in there to take one for the team. Maddox is going to try to steal. Is that 2 right? And we're going to check that real quick. Maddox. Yes, it is correct. He's going to attempt to steal, and this is why you use the strategy roll, because I guarantee you would not try to steal him. He's just getting a little ballsy because they're ahead. Thinks he got a free base. 2, 3 from Lurch, 4 from Moreland. 5. He almost got it, but instead, caught stealing. All right. Greg Gross up against Zachary. Zachary's a little tired. Let's replace Maddox at third base and bring in a new pitcher for Zachary. We have a third baseman. Yes, we do. Mario Ramirez can play it. So can Trevino. I'd rather have Trevino in there. 5'9", Trevino. The pitchers will move to 7th. 5-9 Trevino. All right, and then 7th will be the pitchers, correct? Yes. And the pitcher will be bottom of the 7th. Looks like Ed Glynn's getting the roll over here. I'm using my helper on the other screen if you're wondering what the hell's going on. All right, that'll bring in Glynn. He's 1-2 with a 3.86 ERA. And he will face Greg Gross. The pitch, 62, nothing. Greg Gross's card, 43, F8. Brings up Pete Rose. Pitch, 35. Strikeout, 19. No strikeout, 34 on Rose's card. Question mark 9, 13 against a lefty will be a F9. That'll bring up Manny Trio. 62, blank space. 23 on Trio's card is a 6-3, and they go down meekly. 7-1. Phillies are behind. Randy Lurch, we've seen enough of him. So, yeah, we'll do a double switch because we have to now. Second baseman. Second baseman. Do I have a second baseman? Aviles can take second base. I do hate taking Trio out. He's one of our better fielders. I wouldn't want to take Rose. Well, Rose is kind of a shaky deal at first base, so maybe I'll replace Rose instead. Let's do that. I'm going to replace Rose instead. 3-4. Put Del Unser in at first base. And the pitchers will then be batting first. All right, new pitcher. Bat clean up. First base, Del Unser. And leadoff will be, and we are in the 7th inning, top of the 8th. That's going to be, I'm pretty sure, Soche. Yeah, he's the only other one we got, Soche. So he's 456 with a win and a loss. Top of the 8th. Got to try and get 2 innings out of him, too. He's not used to doing that. Flynn, 65, blank space, 12, G4, out 4-3. If he keeps doing that, we can get 2 innings out of him. Alex Trevino, pitch, 65, blank space, 1-2, G3, out 3 unassisted. That brings up Lee Mazzilli. The pitch, 43, range play, 14. Starline 1 is a G4, Trio is a 4, rolls a 1, out 4-3. Soche does his job on the first batch. McBride, Unser, and Maddox. We'll keep all of them in facing Glenn. Glenn's good for another 3 batters yet. McBride to pitch, 24, strikeout, 17, no go. McBride's car, 42, S8. He gets a hit. Del Unser, strategy roll. Well, we don't even need a strategy roll. Pitch, 36, ET, 36, question mark, 9, 14. We a triple no matter how you look at it. And Glenn has a problem. He just gave up the second run, and I think we will go ahead and pull him out then. He is black and tired. We do not want to leave that in there, so Lee Mazzilli, first base. First base. Well, Cardinal can play first. Jurgensen can play first. 3, 7, Jurgensen. Pitchers will start batting first. 3, 7, Jurgensen. And leadoff will be, and we are in the 8th inning. I think it's going to be Reardon. 447 with a win and a loss. All right. All right, against Maddox with Unser on third. 1-1, range play. 5-6, S9. Their 9 is the 2. And that single's going to stand. Maddox singles and brings in Unser. Bills are starting to fight back. Long way to go, but nobody's out, so Keith Moreland. Keep him in there, give Booney a break. Pitch, 34, strikeout, 15, no go, 35, F8. Mona Velez. The pitch, 61, strikeout, 17, not happening. Batter's card, 42, star line 6, G4, 2, no double play. -2 is 0. -1 is, yeah, but he's not going to get the double play. The only thing we can roll one is see if it's see if they get Maddox or if they get Velez. 3's higher than Maddox, so it'll be a fielder's choice. 4-6. And with 2 out, that brings up John Vukovic. Go look at something on my pitching thing. Just quick, see if Schmitty pinch hit against lefties, but not righties, and he's available. So, but we're against a righty. We got to leave Vukovic in there. 64, walk plus 2. That's going to be a walk. Vukovic gets the walk. Reardon turns black with tired from giving up too many hits and runs. Actually, one hit and a walk. He shouldn't have. He paid the price for the other. He should have 1 left. He paid the price for the runs. All right, that were charged to Glenn. All right, so that brings Gross up. Gross stays in there. 22, EG, 13, question mark 8, 20 is going to be an F8. Top of the 9th. So Shay's it. Gotta keep him in there. Pitch 24. Walk 9. No go 21. Out 6-3. He's got to get this inning because I got nobody to bring in. Claudell Washington. Pitch 16. E 31. Scoreline 4 is a G4. He's a 4. That's a 6. So that's an out 4-3. Trio's having a solid game, passing all the checks. Joe Youngblood. Pitch, and he is now tired. 46. EG 23. S8, and I believe that's checking for a range play. And no, S8. S8 is not the single and a drop. And 8 is a 7. So yes, it is a single and an error. Single and second on an error. So I'm just going to click a double to get him on second base already. Single and second on an error. Maddox. And that brings up John Stearns. The pitch, 61. S1 against the lefty. He's a righty. 43, P6 out of the inning. And that'll bring up Soche or a pinch hitter in this case. But I think, let's see here, what are we looking at? Reardon, he's good for the inning as long as he doesn't give up hits. So we'll just get a pinch hitter in here against the righty. See who we got. Del Luncher already pinched. George Vukovic. Come in bat first. Pitch 43 rather. Home run possibility. He does not hit home runs. 53. S6. Forgot to undo that. Forgot to put George Vukovic on here. All right, Manny Trio's up. I'm going to try and let Reardon Heritis storm out. The pitch, 51. Possible strikeout plus against a righty. That's going to be close. 16, and that got him. Strikeout. That'll bring up Bake McBride. 1 out. Pitch, 62. Possible walk, not on McBride. 34. G3, 3-6-3 double play attempt. That'll be a 3-1-0. So again, we're just going to roll 2 or less. It'll be a 3-1. Nope. And yeah, 6 is automatically play only at first base. So that'll be a 3 unassisted, and it goes to second. I think it's going to make a big difference in this game. There's too much of a deficit with 2 outs. I've seen worse, but Del Unser up. Pitch 35. Against the lefty, so it's not a K plus. 46, F7. Game's over. Phillies lose. And Zachary will get the win. There is no save. Walk will get the loss, where they never caught back up. That'll bring Phillies are 41-27. Mets are 32-39. Zachary get his 4th win. Walk gets his 2nd loss. All right, that's it. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you again next time. And